George, going into this fight, Jake Shields is a bit of an underdog, but you've talked about fighting Jake for many years, even, before he was in the UFC. What was it about him that always intrigued you, even, 2-3 years ago?
I'm going to tell you something, guys, about Jake Shields. When everyone thought he was going to lose to Robbie Lawler, I knew he was going to win. I knew it. When everyone thought he was going to lose to Dan Anderson, I knew. I told all my friends, I was watching the fight, I knew he was going to win. I knew every single time that Jake Shields was an underdog going to fight, I knew, I have the strong belief that he was going to win. The people, they don't realize, because, they see a guy get knocked out, it seems it's very violent, like they see like Dan Anderson with a very powerful overhand, right? He knocked out many people, like, Robbie Lawler, obviously, a very powerful puncher, knocked out many people. So people forget that a guy who's got good submission hold, it's just as dangerous as a knockout punch. You can be winning the whole fight, the four round, and then the 5 round you're winning. At the last minute, you commit a mistake, and bang, you have to tap. Otherwise, your limb will break, or you're gonna choke out unconscious. It's just as bad as a knockout punch. Jake Shields has a weapon that it's even more dangerous than a knockout punch, He's and he always find a way to bring the fight in his game where he's the strongest, even though the odds are all against him. That's why this fight is the most dangerous fight for me. And I'm going to tell you right now, I strongly believe that if I would put Jake against any of the contenders that have fought before, Jake would have won the fight. So that's why this fight, like I said, when I say that this fight, the bar is raised higher than it ever been before, I'm not lying about it.
When you see the odds, people talk about the odds. I don't play much into odds, but does it bug you, George, that people are trying to rate Jake as such an underdog in this fight? I mean, even though obviously you're the champion, but does it bug you that people aren't giving him the respect?
This is foolish. This is like a trap for me. I'm not gonna fall into that trap. This is the odds. It's ridiculous. Like I can't believe like people that make odds. Sometimes they don't even know the sport. You know what I mean? They have no idea who they're dealing with. You know what I mean? And it's to know the sport, you need to be into it. And most of people that I think they make the odds, they don't really know the sport very well. Like I said, they don't respect the submission ability as much as a knockout punch. They don't respect the submission ability as much as a knockout strike. I remember in the fight with Dan Hardy, I got Dan Hardy. I slip off his back. I end up on the floor. I get a position, a shigurami, a leg lock position. Then I went for a sweep and a guard pass, all in the same, like back to back, bang, 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 and I recover from a bad position to a good position. And people who doesn't know the sport of mixed martial art, they don't have any grappling knowledge. They don't even acknowledge that what happened, But guy that really know mixed martial art, they can appreciate that more. And that's why, when I talk about Jake Shields, me, I know the danger of this fight because I know grappling. I know what I'm dealing against. I don't know 100%, but I'm gonna find out. But I know how dangerous this could be. Like people, they make the odds. They don't even acknowledge the true skill set of Jake Shields, and that is something that really pissed me off. Because I have the pressure of going through Jake Shields like a knife in the butter, but they don't understand the danger into it. People keep asking me about, what are you gonna do next? I'm like, it's not what I'm gonna do next. What is happening right now is the most dangerous part of my career the most dangerous threat I ever faced in my career, and people, they don't even acknowledge that.